Imagine walking into a bakery. Delicious smells, right? The aroma of freshly baked bread, the sight of beautifully decorated cakes, and the anticipation of tasting something sweet. It's a sensory delight. But what if, instead of pastries, you found something else? Something less appetizing but equally pervasive. Instead of pastries, you find tiny digital trackers. These are cookies. Not the kind you eat, but the kind that websites use to keep tabs on you. They might not smell as good, but they play a significant role in your online experience. They're small pieces of data websites leave on your computer. Every time you visit a site, it can leave a little piece of itself behind. These fragments of data are what we call cookies. They might seem insignificant, but they can accumulate and tell a story about your online habits. Think of them as digital breadcrumbs, tracking your online movements. Just like Hansel and Gretel left breadcrumbs to find their way back, cookies leave a trail of your online journey. They can track where you've been, what you've looked at, and even how long you've stayed on a particular page. They remember your preferences, like language settings or items in your shopping cart. Convenient? Yes. Imagine not having to reselect your preferred language every time you visit a site or finding your shopping cart just as you left it. These small conveniences make our online experiences smoother and more personalized, but they also raise concerns about online privacy. While it's nice to have a personalized experience, it's also a bit unsettling to think about how much these cookies know about you. They can track your behavior, preferences, and even your location. This raises important questions about who has access to this information and how it's being used. These cookies aren't as innocent as their namesake. While the term cookie might evoke images of something sweet and harmless, digital cookies can be far more intrusive. They can collect a surprising amount of information about you, often without your explicit consent. From the websites you visit to the products you look at, cookies can gather data on almost every aspect of your online behavior. This data is then analyzed to create a profile of you, which can be used for targeted advertising and other purposes. From your browsing history to your location, cookies can paint a detailed picture of your online activity. They can track which sites you visit, how often you visit them, and even your geographical location. This information can be incredibly valuable to companies looking to target you with specific ads or content. Cookies can paint a detailed picture of your online activity. By connecting various data points, they can create a comprehensive profile of who you are, what you like, and how you behave online. This profile can then be used to tailor your online experience, but it also raises concerns about privacy and data security. This information is valuable, especially to companies like Google. They use this data to improve their services, target ads, and generate revenue. While this can lead to more relevant ads and better services for users, it also means that a lot of your personal information is being collected and analyzed. It's a trade-off between convenience and privacy that we all need to be aware of. Let's face it, cookies aren't all bad. They make our online experience smoother. Ever notice how websites remember your login details? That's cookies at work. They can personalize your experience, showing you relevant content and ads, but this convenience comes at a price. The data collected through cookies can be used for targeted advertising. Companies can track your browsing habits and show you ads tailored to your interests. While this might seem harmless, it raises concerns about data privacy and manipulation. Google, the search engine giant, has become an integral part of our daily lives. From the moment we wake up and check our emails, to searching for the latest news, to watching videos on YouTube, Google is there, seamlessly integrated into our routines. One of the key elements that make this possible is their extensive use of cookies. These small data files are stored on your device when you visit a website, and they play a crucial role in how Google operates. Google uses cookies across its vast network of services, which includes not just the search engine but also YouTube, Gmail, Google Maps, and many more. Each of these services collects data that helps Google understand user behavior and preferences. For instance, when you watch a video on YouTube or send an email through Gmail, cookies are at work, gathering information about your activities. This data is then used to enhance your experience across all Google platforms. The sheer volume of data collected is staggering. Google processes over 3.5 billion searches per day, and each interaction provides valuable insights. This data is meticulously analyzed to create detailed user profiles. This treasure trove of information is a goldmine for Google. It allows them to understand trends, predict behaviors, and ultimately make informed decisions that drive their business forward. One of the most significant applications of this data is in their advertising platform, Google Ads. By leveraging the data collected, Google can offer advertisers highly targeted ad placements. This means that advertisers can reach their desired audience with laser-like precision. For example, if you've been searching for hiking gear, you might start seeing ads for outdoor equipment on various websites you visit. The more data Google has about you, the more accurately they can target these ads. This not only increases the chances of you clicking on the ad, but also makes the ad more relevant to your interests. As a result, the ads you see are not just random promotions, but are tailored to your specific needs and preferences. This personalization makes the ads more effective and, consequently, more profitable for advertisers. This data-driven business model has been incredibly successful for Google. It has transformed them from a simple search engine into one of the most valuable companies in the world, with advertising being a major source of their revenue. The ability to collect, analyze, and utilize data has been the cornerstone of their success, making them a dominant force in the digital age. We often hear that if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. This rings true in the age of free online services. Companies like Google offer services like search and email for free, but the hidden cost is your data. Every click, every search, every email you send can be tracked and analyzed. This data is used to build detailed profiles of users, which are then sold to advertisers. While companies claim to anonymize this data, concerns remain about the potential for re-identification and misuse. Section 5. Data breaches and privacy disasters, when things go wrong. The vast amount of data collected by companies like Google is a tempting target for hackers. These cybercriminals are constantly evolving their tactics, making it increasingly difficult for companies to protect their data. The stakes are incredibly high, as a single breach can compromise millions of users' personal information. This data can include anything from email addresses and phone numbers to more sensitive information like social security numbers and financial details. Data breaches are becoming increasingly common, exposing sensitive user information. In recent years, we've seen a surge in the number of reported breaches affecting companies of all sizes and across all industries. The consequences of these breaches are far-reaching, impacting not just the companies involved, but also their customers, employees, and even shareholders. The aftermath of a data breach can be chaotic, with companies scrambling to mitigate the damage and restore their reputation. These breaches can have devastating consequences, leading to identity theft, financial loss, and reputational damage. Victims of identity theft often face a long and arduous process to reclaim their stolen identity and restore their credit. Financial losses can be substantial, not just for individuals but also for businesses that may face lawsuits, fines, and a loss of customer trust. The reputational damage can be long-lasting, with companies struggling to regain the confidence of their customers and the public. In 2023, a major social media company suffered a massive data breach, exposing the personal information of over 500 million users. This incident sent shockwaves through the tech industry and raised serious questions about the security measures in place to protect user data. The breach not only affected the company's stock price but also led to a significant loss of user trust. Many users were left wondering how their personal information could be so easily compromised. This incident highlighted the vulnerabilities of online data storage and the urgent need for stronger security measures. Companies are now investing more in cybersecurity, hiring experts to identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Governments are also stepping in, introducing stricter regulations to ensure that companies take the necessary steps to protect user data. However, the battle against cybercrime is ongoing and it requires constant vigilance and adaptation to stay ahead of the ever-evolving threats. Section 6. Fighting back. New regulations and user control measures. Governments and regulatory bodies are starting to address the growing concerns about data privacy. New regulations like the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation aim to give users more control over their personal data. These regulations require companies to be more transparent about their data collection practices and obtain explicit consent from users before collecting or sharing their data. They also give users the right to access, correct, or delete their data. Section 7. The future of cookies. Are cookieless solutions the answer? The future of cookies is uncertain. Google has announced plans to phase out third-party cookies in its Chrome browser. This move is driven by growing privacy concerns and the need for a more sustainable online advertising ecosystem. While this might seem like a victory for privacy advocates, it's not a straightforward solution. Cookieless solutions like fingerprinting raise new privacy concerns. The debate over online tracking and user privacy is far from over. Section 8. Montreal in the spotlight. Local impact of global data concerns. Montreal, a hub for technology and innovation, is not immune to the global debate about data privacy. Local startups and tech giants alike are grappling with the implications of new regulations and the evolving digital landscape. Recent news reports highlighted a Montreal-based company facing scrutiny for its data collection practices. This incident sparked local conversations about data ethics, transparency, and the need for stronger privacy protections. Section 9. Taking control. Tips for protecting your data online. While the digital landscape might seem overwhelming, there are steps you can take to protect your data online. Be mindful of the information you share online. Use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Regularly review your privacy settings on social media and other online platforms. Section 10. Conclusion. Navigating the digital world with privacy in mind. In the digital age, data is the new currency. While cookies and online tracking offer convenience and personalized experiences, they come at the cost of our privacy. As users, we need to be aware of the data we're sharing and the potential implications. By staying informed, demanding transparency from companies, and supporting stronger privacy regulations, we can strive for a digital world where our data is respected and protected.